All right. Hello. Hello, hello. I think everything is working. I think. Seems to be. I need to if there's people in chat, you need to tell me if there's any issues with audio or anything like that. Because I didn't really bother to do a whole lot of testing. I just kind of blindly trusted that it was gonna be fine. And I think it is, hopefully. Yeah, hello, Siphon Racer. It is very late for me. This stream was a bad idea. It was a very bad idea. And at first I thought that I wasn't gonna do it because I would be way too tired. But then I thought that, this Capcom event, they're only doing this once a year or something. So I'm gonna regret it if I don't do it. So I said fuck it, and I'm doing it. But yeah, normally streams will not be this late. This is a special occasion because there's the Capcom showcase, which is starting in, I think it's an hour 30. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing Sunbreak until then because there's something I have to do here. And then yeah, after that I'll watch the event, which I think showcase should only be 35 minutes, so hopefully it's starting at 1 a.m. so hopefully by 2 a.m. I could be asleep because I need to wake up tomorrow. I think it's gonna be fine, hopefully. But yeah, because of this limited time here, I guess I should get to it. I don't know how easily this is gonna work because I have not done this yet. Sounds fine, game audio seems fine. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna have to figure out what I do with the showcase. I guess I'm gonna put it on screen and I'll have the audio. And the alternative is that viewers can pull up the thing on their own. But I think it'll be better just have it on my stream as well. The Capcom showcase is in 1 hour 45 minutes, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Monster Hunter game. It's basically a DLC expansion to Monster Hunter Rise. And there was just a bonus update, which is the very final update to this game. And I've done everything other than that. So I'm basically doing the final thing in this game right now. But yeah, the reason why I'm this early is because I want to do this bonus update thing. I want to I feel like it is pretty fitting to do this here because there's a Capcom event later on and Monster Hunter is Capcom's, so yeah. I'm gonna read the dialogue and watch the cutscenes and things, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care too much about the story in these games. Especially in Rise and Sunbreak, it's not fantastic. But I mean, I'm gonna, pay some attention. I've sadly not had good luck playing Monster Hunter, tried Monster Hunter World, bounced off all of them. Yeah, they're kinda interesting. I would recommend them though, I think they're good. For me, I also started with Monster Hunter World. But I don't think I didn't love that game immediately. It was more so when I played Generations Ultimate on the Switch. That's the game that I really enjoyed. Am I planning on getting one of those handheld PC Steam Deck or Roguelite? No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna write it off. I don't have anything against those systems, but I don't really have any need to right now. Yeah. From what I've heard, this I think it's called Primordial Malseno. It's pretty difficult apparently, somewhat difficult. So I'm hoping I can get it done in an hour and a half here. I would say I am pretty bad at these games. I'm not very good, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't think I need to start a different stream. I don't really care if this gets copyright striked. And I don't know if is there like a thing where they take those down, because I see like a lot of people doing streams like that where they react to them. And if I really am like scared of that, then I could just not have the stream on screen and basically just you know, viewers can have like, if they have a second monitor, they can just pull it up there. But maybe I'll do something where I'll like put it like really small on the screen somewhere so that you can like see what's happening still. And then you can like pull it up on your own screen or something. On like a separate stream. Yeah, I ate already. And if I'm bad at the game, as long as I have my little custom life, I'm a happy man. Yeah, I've got a little something like that going on here. But yeah, let's go. I did like the tiniest amount of warm-up possible, because I didn't really have a whole lot of time. It didn't go too well. I haven't played this game properly in like a few weeks. But I think I usually get back into it like pretty fast. Yeah, this is a like sort of a stronger version of the main monster of this game. And I really like the main monster, like Malzeno. Big fan. I'm excited to see what this one can do. If I manage to do this like fast, then I'll have to like come up with something else to do for the rest of this time, but I don't think I need to worry about that right now. I really like the fact that in these games there's even though they've definitely like lessened it over time, there's still like a lot of prep that you kind of do. Like you can run around and collect spirit birds, then you can drink all kinds of like potions and shit. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about like the Capcom kneeling down to the ESG stuff. I don't know, I think from what I've seen it's not like too egregious or anything yet. But obviously like not a good sign. But yeah, with the Capcom showcase, there is I think a pretty strong chance that we're gonna get like a new Monster Hunter game. Because I think the way they've done things, at least in the past, is that they have like two teams working on games at the same time. And it has been basically like 4 years since we last heard of the other team. So very likely that they have something to show now. Okay, now I need to focus. Right, I'm gonna try to like commentate and talk and stuff during the stream, but if things get bad, I might have to like really focus to win. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I don't know these moves at all. I purposefully didn't fight the normal Malzeno because I didn't want to like kind of throw myself off. Okay, so it uses the wings a lot more. Interesting. That has some range. How about I just chill for a bit and see what it can do? I really like the base Malzeno because it has like really nice like punish windows for moves. Like when you learn the moves, you can really like abuse them hard. I hope this one has like the same thing. Okay, that's nice timing. Oh. So it that keeps on throwing me off. That's so much range. This thing probably has all kinds of insane AoE attacks. Holy fuck, okay. That's a long range. Like, its wings do not look that, like they're that fucking big, but okay. Okay, so I dodge that and then I jump. Alright. Next one I'm gonna dodge. Right now I'm just taking hits, but I'm learning. Okay, let's jump. Okay. Yeah. And now I need to somehow like actually do damage. Okay. I've been recently, not even just recently, but like for a long time now, I've only been using like the sacred sheet. Last time I streamed to sunbreak was like a year ago. Back then I didn't use this at all, but now I've really started liking it. It feels really like lenient. Your timing doesn't really need to be perfect to hit it. What is this? I'm scared. I should probably run. Oh no. Okay. Alright, that's just transform, I guess. I really like the like what is it called? Like the effect where it's kind of like the Bloodborne like rally system, where after getting hit you can heal yourself by dealing damage to the monster. I really like that. Oh, that's fast. That's way faster than normal Malzeno. Okay. That's some delay. I'm gonna die. Unless... I like the whole, what's called Superman dive. It's kind of goofy looking, and I feel like they'll probably one day like remove it because it looks kind of like weird. But I really like it. I think it's really funny that you can just jump like that and you can't take damage. It's iconic. Okay. I really like the teleporting. I think it's really cool. That's too early. Okay. Yeah. That's an AoE. Ooh. Alright, I got knocked out of, I think, by the dog. Right then. Now I can finally maybe do some... Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I could have done the Wyvern riding there, but I already started up the sacred sheet. Oh, that's really rough timing. I couldn't move there yet. I was like hoping that I would be invulnerable. Okay, but I'm sort of starting to like kinda get a little bit what's going on with the moveset. I don't really like the fact that you can do this, but since you can, I'm absolutely gonna abuse it. And I'm gonna restock my items. The fight does not reset. You have 3 feints, and then after that you fail the quest and you need to like reset it. Right now this feels really difficult, but the fact that you can fight the monster at, I think it was Master Rank 10, tells me that it can't be like that bad, because if they really made it difficult, then they would have made it like higher requirement level, I assume. And it's mainly just like getting used to the moves and like forgetting like the normal Malzeno moves. That delay. Okay, so I think that's intentional. I think they made it so that like you get comboed and you need the waterfall. Okay, need to remember that. So basically I need to always keep like one Werebug handy. Are there any Werebugs here? Not seeing any. No, there's one. Alright. I really like that attack. I feel like that's the exact same as normal Malzeno. Like really nice to dodge. Yeah, that's the combo. Okay. Basically, the two... What are these called? Buddies. Yeah, 2 buddies that I have here. The dog and the cat. They have weapons that do sleep. So, after like a little bit of time, the monster will fall asleep, and I can get like a free hit in, basically. Very convenient. Now, I'm gonna try to do this optimally. Basically, the wake up hit, the hit that wakes up the monster, does like, I think, double damage, maybe even more. It's a lot. That's not optimal. I don't know the range, but I hit the second one, that's still good damage. I would have preferably gotten like the third one. That's greedy. I should have done it. I should have done it a little bit earlier. I could have gotten it. I've seen a Twitter clip where someone got like one shot by that. So I'm gonna be careful of that. And that thing where it does like the multiple beams. This is bad. Oh, that was very good timing. Honestly, did not mean to really do that, it just kinda happened. That's what I'm talking about with Sacred Sheath. It's like really... Sometimes you just like accidentally counter the monster. It's kinda nice. Okay, that was not ideal. I need to run. I need to get the fuck out. Oh fuck, it does too. I forgot that it does too, because already in this phase. Okay. Oh. Fucked up, I fucked up. Could have done a lot of damage there. Sometimes the Sakura slash just kinda goes in the wrong direction. It's not ideal. Okay, it missed. Nice. Really? I thought I pressed it. Like 1 millisecond. I'm playing bad. But I think that's fine, because it's my first time fighting this thing. Having the... What are these things called? I don't remember the name for this, but the assistant AI fighter, whatever. Pretty helpful, honestly. For the longest time, I didn't like use them at all, and in this one, it gives you it automatically. But I started using them in some of the smaller hunts, and it's pretty good. If I get like really desperate that I need the win, then I use them. So many combos. Combo never ends. I wonder if it still has like more stuff in store. Because sometimes I'm fighting a new monster and I think I'm seeing everything, and then it like suddenly pulls out something completely new. But I think this might be everything it has. Okay. That was good. What is that? Oh, it's that one. See, I learned. This time I didn't get hit. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. I guess you just can't counter that. Because I countered it, but then I still like fell on the ground. Okay. Okay. So I fainted twice now. So... that's kind of rough. But I think I'm honestly like... I was expecting that this is gonna take a few tries. So I'm not surprised if I lose this first attempt. Mainly trying to like learn it for now. You need to drink. Yeah, time is not really... we're not running out of that. Well, I'm running out of time in real life because the capcom event is gonna start, but in the hunt, I'm not running out of time anytime soon. I think I've seen some things where like I could be playing a bit more optimally with the counters. There's like some way to animation cancel the counter like a little bit better. I haven't bothered to learn it. Don't fly away. Fuck. Okay. God damn, that has some delay on it. Oh shit. Like trying to counter it, but then it just keeps on building it up. Motherfucker is a Elden Ring boss. Slightly up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think it went after the summon. I was very lucky. Okay. How do I do this? Please, small monster, do not wake up. Also no. Is there anywhere I can get a bar? A gauge? I can get the small monster to come here, then I can Sakura slash it. It doesn't want to do that. Unless... Look at that, look at that. We got him. It fucking woke up. Okay, but it fell to the ground, it's fine, it's fine. I can get the full fucking thing on it now. Unless I miss half of it, okay. I still landed the last one, I'm happy. Again, really likes changing the area. I probably don't need to sharpen as often as I do. This weapon has like a ridiculous amount of purple. But, you know, I don't want to be like mid combo and suddenly I lose sharpness and then it's like, okay, well there goes like 5% of my damage. I don't know if it's 5%. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Thank god that was just a transformation. I completely read that wrong. But yeah, no, there is one more phase. This is definitely new. I haven't seen this before. I'm scared. Please calm down, Mosano. Yeah, this is scary. Didn't look like this before. Holy fuck, it is cool though. When does the attack stop? I think it like teleported like 3 times there. What's it doing? Oh, it's paralyzed? No, they put a trap. Okay. Thought it was like building up an attack again. It's bad. Okay, somehow got out. I wonder if this is one of those things where it's just gonna be like this for the rest of the hunt, or if this is just like a phase that is gonna end. Okay, I see blue. I see blue. We are nearing the end here. Holy fuck, it is teleporting around like crazy. I don't know how what I'm doing, but it's somehow kind of working. That's what I'm talking about with Sacred Sheet. I just like pressed R2 a few times there, and I somehow countered all of his attacks. What's happening here? Is it like... I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I think we might win this. I shouldn't jinx it, but I think this is looking really winnable. Unless... Okay, heal, heal, heal. That's... kind of forgot that it has that attack. I don't think it's used that much here. Yeah, I have learned that now. I can dodge that. Remember in the beginning how I like got hit by that like 5 times in a row? My stamina is non-existent. I'm gonna do... Wait, what the fuck? I don't have the thing I want. Okay. I wanted to go back to base real quick, but I guess I don't have that. Well. Okay. It ended there. Right, good. I was getting kind of scared there because like my stamina was shit. I was scared I was gonna die. Oh, what the fuck? Repelled. There's like a second phase of this. Oh, that's... I was not expecting that. That's new. Yeah, there's not a boss health bar, but I think that's cool. I like that. It's like... in the beginning, sort of the point of that was that it was like hunting, and you're supposed to like tell from the way the monster is acting what health it is. But I think like over time, like you play the game enough, and you just kind of like get this idea of like, okay, it's probably at around like halfway at this point, you know, and it's nice. All right, so I was completely wrong here. I thought I would be winning, but apparently there's more. Have they like ever done anything like this? Like midway fight, there's a cutscene. It might be just for this quest. Yeah, I was thinking that there's something off because it was like getting stunned by itself during the fight. What is going on here? I guess it's fighting the Curio, I think they're called, like the small red things. I was sort of like expecting something like this, kinda, in terms of like the story. How does this work? So we fight the Curio then. How do we do that? Is it just a cutscene? Like, okay. This is weird. I was not expecting this. So I guess I won then. I guess I did. This is kind of like a final cutscene, basically. That's sort of interesting that we don't actually end up killing it. Okay. This is full of surprises. I assume there's probably gonna be a quest then, where we fight, like, fight it again, basically. But maybe that time we kill it. Maybe? How much time do I have left? Still an hour, 10 minutes. So yeah, I can definitely do that. And actually, I don't know, what do we unlock from this? So yeah, that was it. On the other side, there's a new armor set, and maybe something more. There's probably weapons. I wonder if they're good. I think there's still gonna be like event quests after this. Maybe I'll play them at some point. Very unlikely that I'll stream them, but maybe I'll play them. I've played a lot of the event quests that they've released over time. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Mainly because a lot of them have like really cool layered armor. Kind of quickly going through this dialogue here. I really don't want to do animal investigations anymore. There was like a point where I was into the idea of, okay, I'm gonna grind these and I'm gonna get to like a really high level here. But now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. These things are like very grindy. I feel like even for Monster Hunter standards, like this is a bit ridiculous with how slow you go through the levels. And some of like the really, like, I'm not even at like the really high levels yet, and they're already getting like really fucked. Like some of them are just ridiculous in terms of the stuff you have to fight. Increases health recovery when dealing damage. Okay. So I guess that's the gimmick of the weapons then. Makes sense. So wait, yeah. No, that's not it. Here it is. Yeah. That is pretty nice looking. I especially like the helmet. Pretty cool. And the skills are... I'm not like an expert on meta stuff, but I know a little bit. I know a tiny amount. I've read my fair share of guides. And I mean, it has crit boost and burst, so some of those parts could be useful. I doubt the full set would be very good. Though it does have a fuck ton of slots, holy shit. It's 2 level 4s, 2 level 4s and a level 2, 2 level 4s and a level 2, 2 level 4s and a level 2, and then 2 level 4s, okay. That's like a lot. Especially if you get like the level 4 decos, which I don't have yet. And that's like the main reason to do the investigations would be to get level 4 attack and expert decos. Those would be so much fun. I would love to have those, but I don't know if I have it in me to do the investigations. I think how much was it? I read somewhere that it was like to get the materials from the investigations, you need to go to like... Was it like 250 or something like that? I'm right now at 149. I don't remember if it was 250, but it was like very high level. Yeah, these are like... Already, these are pretty fucked. It is kind of similar to Ornstein armor. Now that you mention it. Now let's see the weapon. I'm just gonna look at the longsword. I don't want... Well, maybe we could look at the LED designs, but honestly, like, when it comes to weapons, I don't even really have that good of an idea of like what makes a weapon really good. I have a rough idea, but I find myself often like kind of surprised by like what weapons are meta. But I think it like... The difference between them are like really small though. But yeah, that has 3 level 4 slots, okay. A good amount of purple, 49 dragon element. Actually, it's not that much purple. 310 attack. I don't know. I really don't know. But if I had to like... From the little that I do know, I would assume that this is actually not very good. I mean, the level 4 slots are like really nice. But that's only really for like... the fact that it makes building easier. Like the raw attack of 310 is really not that much when we have weapons with like 350. I guess the dragon element is pretty good, but I don't know if longsword really cares about it that much. It certainly doesn't mind it either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that stuff to like people who know what they're doing, and then I'm eventually gonna maybe like read the guides that they write and just gonna, you know, copy them. I mean, I like making builds by myself, but I definitely am like not interested in doing like calculations to find like the absolute optimal thing. Which actually, I could probably show you in status. Yeah, this is my build. Honestly, I really like this kind of late game where you just have like a kind of ridiculous builds. Like this has like pretty much everything you could want. And I don't even have the level 4 decos. If I had the level 4 decos, this would be like actually stupid. But as it is, I already have attack boost 7, crit boost 7, defense boost 5, because I'm covered, crit boost 3, weakness exploit 3, dragon attack level 3, just because why not, and focus 3. I think it like, does it come with one of the armor pieces? I don't really need that, but I mean it does fasten the build up. Then Quick Sheet, Stun Resistance, Warback Whisperer, Frostcraft. Yeah, there's a Powder Mantle, Wind Mantle. Very good. I think it... maybe... I didn't really look at the specific pieces. Is there anything like actually really good here? This one could actually be good. What leg piece do I have? Oh, it'll be tough to beat that. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if any of those are better than what I currently have. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna bother with like making any builds here on stream. It would be a bit too complicated. Yeah, I think... how much time is there left? Like an hour. I'm probably gonna like 10 minutes before it starts, I'm gonna like start setting things up because I don't have the stream pulled up or anything. So I guess 50 minutes then? That's enough time to do maybe like 3 quests or something. I want to see if there's a hazard. So is that gonna be like even more difficult? Okay. If I do this, can I like kill it this time? It says slay at the top there. Or do I... it doesn't really make a difference if I kill it or not, but I kind of want to kill it just to like, you know, have like a nice end to things. This is, I think from what I've understood, the hazard means that it's like a tougher version of it. Okay. Is there any fun event quest that I could do? There would be crabs here. I haven't fought the crabs in like like a long time. I don't remember the last time I fought them. I kind of want to fight them. Is there one with just 2 of them? I don't care about Rajang. There's probably one in master rank, like level 3. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. And it's arena. That's nice. I really like arena quests because sometimes I just want to like fight the monster. Sometimes I don't want to like run around the area and such. But this should be pretty easy. Like a pretty early game fight. Actually, because of that, should I try out some other weapon? Do dual blades. None of the other builds are optimized. I've made like these builds I made like a long time ago now, maybe like title update 3. And then after that I've been like updating the longsword build and I've just kind of abandoned the other ones. So they're not like optimal, but I mean they would work for this, so yeah, but I'm gonna use longsword for this one, and the next one I'm gonna find something to do with like dual blades. Yeah, the bird has been updated. That was the last stream. Oh, they both spawn at the beginning. That's interesting. The other one hasn't noticed me though. No. Now it is. It would probably be optimal to separate them, but I think it would be funnier if I don't separate them. I'm not gonna separate them. I'm not gonna put up the gate. Yeah, they're not really doing a whole lot of damage, as you can see. This is a pretty early game fight. I'm gonna try to read the chat while I fight these because they don't do much damage. Is YouTube strictly a hobby? Yes, currently yes. I, obviously would like to make it a job. That would be really cool. But right now, yeah, it's a hobby. I really like the crabs. They're kind of weird. Cool. Especially Shogun. Its moveset is pretty annoying, honestly. With how, like, kind of slowly it turns around. It's pretty annoying, but, it's an early game monster, so it doesn't really deal that much damage, and it's, you kind just put up with it. And its design is really cool. Also the fact that it has the, what is this thing called? Bleeding, yeah. Really cool. And like that one right there, like why is its body a hitbox there? That's dumb. Oh yeah, I feel like its claws should be a weak zone. I guess they aren't. Look at him sleeping. I'm just gonna let it sleep. I'm gonna fight Daimyo for a bit. There was like a point where I really tried to learn dual blades, and then I tried to learn light bowgun for a bit. I don't know, am I like misunderstanding something, or is dual blades really just like pressing buttons? Is there any... People are gonna get mad at this. Is there any skill to dual blades? I feel like it's just kind of like pressing buttons and you just do damage. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know. I didn't really like get it. I feel like with longsword, there's like a specific like... Okay, well, I'm not playing well, so you might not be able to tell, but there's like a specific kind of thing that you do. You build up the gauge, and then after that you deal big damage. With dual blades, I feel like you just kind of press buttons and you hope you don't get hit. Holy fuck, it jumped high. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, fighting both of them at the same time is... I mean, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny, but yeah, definitely not ideal. Wyvern riding. If they do announce Monster Hunter 6 today, my biggest wish is that well, I would say that werebugs are not gonna be in, so I don't even need to wish for their removal. And the big one is the dogs. I'm gonna assume that the next Monster Hunter game they're gonna put the dogs in. Because people really like them. I don't. I mean, dogs are otherwise really cool, but I feel like they just make the game like... I don't really like what they do to the game. They're a bit too convenient. Oh yeah, I always forget that you can do that. That looks really weird. Like it has this weird growth thing on its back, I don't know. Okay. That was a pretty bad time to pull up the gate. Now we have to wait. Always forget, can you still in this game like go like lower? Like crouch? Where do I do that from? Oh, like this. Do I gather stuff faster this way? Or is that the thing they removed? I feel like stuff like that is like really cool. It's kinda dumb, but it's really cool. Yeah, VTuber stuff is cool. I like VTubers. It's kinda it's not okay. In some ways it's more complex than you would think, and in some ways it's like easier, like doing things like DIY. Like everything here is like I've done entirely by myself. If I ever do, I said this in the previous stream, if I ever do a new version of the pigeon after this, I'm gonna commission someone to do it. Because, yeah, I feel like I've kind of reached the limits of my ability here. Like, I'm not good at drawing. And I definitely don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to the rigging of the model. Live 2D is basically like alien technology to me. But I think this is like good enough. And it has charm. I think it's cool. I'm pretty happy with it. But I don't really see a point in doing one anymore by myself. I don't know if 3D avatars are like easier or harder than 2D. Never done anything with 3D, so I don't know. I would assume it's more complex, but maybe the software is like simpler, because I see a lot of like smaller VTubers going for 3D. So I assume there's probably some reason to do that. I think 3D, unless like done really well, oftentimes looks kind of like worse than 2D. Still 40 minutes, so I think like 2 quests after this. I want to do the dual blades now. Oh yeah, melding. I kind of forgot to check this. The new melding method that was in the final update is actually insane. Like, what the fuck is this? Critical Eye level 3, Warbeck Whisper 2, and 2 level 2 slots. Like, that's... I mean, at this point, that's not even, like, that good. But if I saw this when, like, Sunbreak launched, like, yeah, this would have been pretty crazy back then. Like, I remember back then, it was like, if you got a talisman with basically like crit eye 2 and a level 2 slot, that was like, that was good enough, you know? Now you can just like casually get like a talisman with just crit eye level 3 right out of the gate. It's pretty crazy. Go for something like a mecha robot or a dragon, just because, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Like, from what I've seen, I'm not the only BGN VTuber, but I think I was the first one, maybe. Like, genuinely. There are ones that are kind of like humanoid, like they have like pigeon collars, but there aren't any that are like straight up just like a bird, you know? I think there is like one other one that I found, but I think they like debuted like way after me, so I think I might have been the first one. But obviously there's been like bird VTubers before me. I think there's with VTubers, I think there should be like more non-humanoid ones. It's kind of boring seeing everyone just make like a human model. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a loot box opening here. Gambling. Except gambling with old talismans that I have no use for. I don't need this one. Or this one. Alright, let's see what we got. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. That's bad. But what's even the current one that I right now have? It's Crit I 3, Warbug Whisper 2, and then level 2 slots. This is basically the same one that we got before, except with a level 1 slot, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is like the best one that I've got. It's interesting how like I know I'm not like the greatest at drawing, but I still think it's like pretty obvious that I'm a pigeon. I've seen a lot of people say like owl or it's owl usually that I hear. I don't know how you confuse this for owl. Right now it's sort of interesting because I don't know if I'm gonna be playing this game like much after this. I'll probably still like at some point play it, but I don't really know like if I want to be like careful about what items I use for like melding and whatnot. But yeah, let's do the dual blade stuff now. Oh yeah, I have a different outfit for this. Like in their attempt to make all the like loadouts easier, they've actually ended up making them like more difficult to go through because there's so many different fucking loadout settings. I guess we'll go with these. Sure. Again, this build is like far from optimized. This is like a bad build, but it's fine. It'll work for now. What monster do I want to bully? I think Tigrex is looking like very bullyable right now. I think Tigrex is weak to water. Kinda. Not really though. I mean, it'll work. It'll work. It'll be fine. I really like Tigrex. I think Nargacuga is my favorite monster, and then Tigrex, I think. It's kinda a weird coincidence how both Monster Hunter and Pokemon Generation 2 is the best gen. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Generation 2 in Monster Hunter is the best gen. It just happens to have like two of my favorites. I mean, I really like what I've played of Freedom Unite, but yeah. Gen 3 also seems like really cool. But I have never played a Gen 3 Monster Hunter game, so I don't really know. Like in terms of the monsters that they added. A lot of cool stuff. I need to remember to drink these while I'm like running the monster. Save some time. What am I gonna do about... Oh, I guess I'm gonna do that. I fucking went through the roar. That happens like rarely. because I'm bad at the game. But when it does happen, it makes it all the more special. But yeah, like, is this like all there is to dual blades? I'm dying. I feel like I've tried looking at like some pro players, some like people who are good at the game. It looks like that's kind of all they're doing. They're just like, they go into demon mode, then they just do this, and they jump in the air. And I mean, they don't get hit by the Tigrex, but you know, you get the idea. I guess it's just positioning and like timing. Yeah. I think they also like, they really like spamming this one. I feel like I always miss that somehow. I don't know. Yeah, but it does do pretty good damage. Okay. That's probably another thing. They don't do that. Holy, that was fast. Okay, keeps on jumping around. Can you please stop? Kind of forget that, like, because this build is like garbage, I don't have any defenses on it. So I'm like, I'm actually taking a lot of damage from these things. But I think it's fine. It's always the same thing with Tigrex, like, you kind of get hit a little bit in the beginning, and then after that you kind of just unlock it for the rest of the fight. Don't have any stamina stuff. I would really like some dash juice. I think farming that stuff is like painful, from what I remember. Like you need some really annoying materials for it. When it's a fucking consumable, that's like pretty mean of them to do. I think the light bowgun one was kind of weird as well. That one I kind of get a little bit more. But interestingly, I think from what I've seen, people don't really respect the bowguns like at all. I mean, they're kinda dumb in a lot of ways, like compared to the melee weapons. Also, I don't know. I think the idea of it was pretty cool. I think that since the last time that I streamed Sunbreak, I've started to like somewhat use the wheel a little bit. Still don't use it like for everything, but I have like a few shortcuts here, so I can like create mega potions and sharpen and stuff like that. It is pretty useful. For a long time I was like a complete purist and I didn't want to use it at all. It's pretty nice. I understand why people like it. I get it now. That was totally an intended use of that attack. Like oftentimes with dual blades, I just end up like kind of flying into random places. I don't know. I guess, you know, if you play the weapon enough, you'll like learn how it kind of controls and when you're gonna like latch on and when you're gonna fly around. Do like the whole Beyblade thing. I don't know. Right now it feels kind of random. Like I just kind of press buttons and it does damage. Yeah, the rock attacks are surprisingly effective. Keeps on sniping me with them. I really like that attack. I think it's just funny looking how it just keeps on going after you. Yeah, it's like kind of the basic like wyvern body type that Monster Hunter uses for a lot of stuff, especially in like Gen 2. And then it's I guess a T-Rex head, and the coloring is tiger. So it's like tiger, T-Rex, and it's called Tigrex. Yeah. Very simple, but I like it. I like how, like, you know, they're like animals, but they managed to make like kind of these personalities for them a little bit. Like Tigrex is like kind of constantly hungry and it keeps on like really desperately running after you all the time, which is cool. Then like the one that I fought previous, like the Malzeno, it's like really not really like an animal. It's more like a mythical like being, which is like intended. I think the design of Monster Hunter is like really solid. I wonder how long this hunt is gonna end up being. I'm like playing like really badly. I've never really done any speedrunning in Monster Hunter because, yeah, but I sometimes like I get some pretty okay times with like longsword or greatsword. I think something like this I could probably do in like, if I was playing well, probably like 5 minutes, something like that. I also like the fact that Tigrex Roar does damage. The other roars just kind of like stun you, and this one does actual damage. I should probably capture this. Yeah, this is taking a while. I could probably go for it. It's probably at 25%. It's taken like a good amount of damage. Yeah. Yeah. I really haven't been capturing a whole lot of stuff lately. We don't look at my stats after this hunt. I want to see how many captures I have compared to hunts. Also, I was kind of scared of potentially like my PC not being able to handle streaming this with everything else going on, so I lowered it to 90 FPS, which is still like pretty nice. Normally I run this at 120, and I have like a little bit higher like quality settings as well. But I think this like for a Switch game, this looks like pretty fucking good. The PC ports really like made it look a lot better. The Switch version, like when I was playing the Switch version only, I was really like completely fine with it. But then after playing it on PC, it's like I could probably not go back to the Switch version. It was like really blurry compared to this. Just the level of clarity is completely different. So yeah, let's see what we get here. That is bad, 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 really bad. Okay. Now let's do this. Trying to go over like which one I don't need. This is pretty bad. We don't need this one. And wait. No, this one is slightly worse than the one I have currently. So yeah, we don't need it. Okay. How much more time is there? Like 20 minutes, and then I'll start prepping things for the Capcom thing. I upgrade my armor. I kind of want to play Greatsword. Did I optimize a little bit? This is like not awful, but it's not up to date either. It's like 2 updates back, basically. I think this may be the final hunt that I do, maybe. I don't know if I'll have time for anymore. I don't want to do normal Malzeno. Is there one with Malzeno in the arena? I think that would be fun. It's normal Malzeno. No. Well, let's just do this one then. I've been like redoing all of my inventory things recently. I don't remember where anything is. I sort of try to have it so that like everything that I do at the beginning of the hunt I need is like here, and then healing is here. I guess, I mean, this is pretty good, but it's still, I'm not used to it. Let's see if I can play Greatsword after probably a few months of not touching it. It's a pretty good start. I don't remember... Wait, how do I do the thing? Actually, I don't remember the input. I think it's like this. Yeah, like that. I just need to time it better. Yeah, like that. Boom. Holy fuck. 3.3k just from that, okay. I really like Greatsword. It's just a really nice weapon. Especially against something like Malzeno, where it has such like punishable attacks, like once you learn them. Like this one, if I wasn't like healing, I'd use a stat, it's really nice. I need to use that again. Yeah. Look at that window right there. After it does that attack, you can just get a free hit in. It's really nice. Okay, that works. Was a bit early. And I miss. Okay. The great sword giveth, and the great sword taketh away. Again, I did this early. I forgot this one isn't as fast as the primordial one I fought earlier. I didn't really like have the chance to fully like form an opinion on the primordial Malzeno yet. I was kind of like busy dying to it. But it was cool. From what I experienced there, it was pretty cool. Definitely if I still play this game at some point, I'll need to fight it more. Because yeah, normal Malzeno is honestly like one of my favorites. Especially from Rise. Really cool monster. So right here, this is the moment. Will I fuck it up? Okay. This is not even like the optimal strat anymore. You're not supposed to do this, but I do it anyway because I haven't bothered learning the new thing. I think that's the range. Okay. That's gotta be it. Yeah. Seeing the huge numbers like that, so nice. I need to not do that. I knew what would happen there and I still went for it. Like, I know it does 2 of those in the second phase. I mean, in that situation, it's I guess I could cancel the attack, try to dodge. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, this one. This is gonna be nothing because I miss. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna do it properly. Look at that, that's ideal. Okay. I'm gonna be a proper hunter and I'm gonna cut the tail. I sort of always forget that you're kind of supposed to do that. Well, I mean, obviously you don't need to do that, but it's highly recommended. A lot of, especially Malzeno uses tail for so many attacks, so cutting it is gonna like really make it way easier. Okay, now I'm gonna do the big wake up hit on the tail. And I will not miss. I will not miss. I think that's it. Yeah. Didn't even hit the weak spot, but I still got it. There goes that tail. Kinda want to carve it while it's still here. I'm gonna try it. There's no reason to, but it would just be funny. This is the opportunity. Or not. Can you just give me the tail? Okay, I'm gonna give up. There's no reason to do that. I know in like in some like multiplayer hunts people will do that and then others will get really angry because like there's no reason to. You can just wait for it to leave the area. I was like, you could see the bar filling at the bottom there. I was like 1 millisecond away from it. Please turn. No. Sometimes the monster like turns at the last second and you still get hit in, and then a lot of the time it doesn't. Okay, now it's leaving. This is the first time I do wyvern riding on this stream. I think I just like didn't do it any of the other times because I forgot about it. I was like a mid-attack every single time. Yeah, wyvern riding, I think I never want to see it again. Not a big fan of it. I think it just kind of takes you out of the hunt. I would rather them not do stuff like that. It's annoying because with stuff like that and the dogs, people will always say like, well, just don't use it then. But it's like, if the game offers me like a really, really powerful mechanic, I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to handicap myself. But I would just prefer if that, you know, if it wasn't even there. I want to play optimally, basically. What do you mean, tame mounts? And like the wyvern riding, the way it works is that throughout the hunt, if you deal like enough damage in like a certain amount of time or something, the monster will go in that state where you can like ride it and then hit it against the walls and shit. And this is Rise. This is Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So this is like the expansion to the game. Why is it kind of surprising that it isn't dead yet? I feel like I've been dealing a lot of damage. I guess I've only really gotten like the big hits. I haven't really been dealing that much damage like in between them. Also, I completely missed. Okay, but this time, this is gonna hit, right? Yeah, fuck yes. Okay, please let this last one hit. Please. Thank you. Still no blue. Still no blue. Again, I was like 1 millisecond away from the other wirebug. I really like the Maltano sound effects. They're really fun. Teleporting. It's really fun noises. I don't have a wirebug. You could see I was pressing the counter button there, panicking, but I don't have a fucking second wirebug. Can I just like get a third wirebug, please? Working with 2 is really not working for me here. I think there's like 1 down here. I'm just gonna like leave the fight for a bit. Be right back. I'm gonna get a wirebug. Where is it? There's normally 1 here. What kind of scam is this? Okay. Well, fuck. Let's go back. Yeah, it also left the area. Oh, I see 1. I see 1. Basically, the wirebugs are like the things I have at the bottom of the screen there. And a lot of different actions use them. So picking up that third one is like really, really useful, and you basically like always want to have it. Just makes it so much more convenient. The Great Sword has this specific counterattack that is like extremely broken, but it uses 2 werebugs. So there's been a few times where I've been like ready to counter an attack, but then I don't have 2 werebugs ready, and I die. Yeah, that was bad. I've used like all of my healing. Shouldn't play so bad. Well, whatever, it's almost dead. What did I do there? I thought I pressed the other one. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know. Thank God the dog hit it there. I don't know what happened there, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, there we go. I think it was like right about the runaway as well. Okay. I think there's 15 minutes. I should probably wrap this up and then pull up the stream. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I think if I use Google Chrome, I don't think I have anything sensitive there. So that should be fine. I'm gonna use incognito mode just in case. I don't want anything to show up. Yeah, very barbaric. It's a really cool design. I could always just press the take all button, but I think it's fun to just go through them one by one like that. Very satisfying sound. Yeah, I have a skill called Waterbug Whisperer. Yeah. Makes so that there's I think what is the specific effect? It like basically boosts the Waterbug stuff. Extends the duration you can keep a Waterbug, and then increase waterfall recovery rate. Yeah, good stuff. Very good skill. Kind of broken, honestly. Owl. Where do I have the camera here? Yeah. Oh, there's like some kind of thing for taking pictures of it. I don't know how I feel about the owls. They're really trying to like push this as like a new mascot or something. I mean, it's kind of cute. I definitely like the cats more. Set the chefs here. These the dog and the cat, you can get like armor for them. Right now I have like, this is probably not like a very good introduction honestly to Monster Hunter, because this is like pretty much as like end game as you can get. So there's like a lot of really complicated stuff going on, but basically there's usually like for kind of everything now, there's like the armor that has like the skills, and then there's layered armor, which is like the visual thing. So you can have like the actual armor set that I have is, I think I can see it if I go to I don't think I can see it from here, but it's like this is the actual helmet that I'm wearing right now in terms of the stats. But in terms of the visual look, I'm wearing like this one. Yeah. So it's kind of like that thing. And right now the cat and the dog are also wearing like a special outfit. So they look like a Shiba and like a normal cat. There's all kinds of like wacky armor for them. There's this. Like basically every single monster will give different parts, and then from those parts you can create armor for the dog and the cat and yourself. And yeah, it's pretty cool. How much time is there? Is there anything else? Oh, I need to check this. Is that good? Not really. Like I don't really like look at this stuff like at all. I kind of just like I do this and I get items from there and I'm happy with that. It's been a long time since I last like actually ran out of items in this game. Look at how many I have of like different stuff. I guess I'm actually running pretty low on mega potions, but making them is 264 and 923. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of item management in this game, as you can probably tell from all the menus. I think I want to put all my armor spears into this. I feel like this is probably... Where's my alarm? This is probably like the best armor there's gonna be in this game. Since, I mean, we've got all the armor now, there's not gonna be anything new anymore. So I can kind of safely pump everything into this. I'm still, because of how it used to be, I'm like really scared of suddenly like my internet going out or starting like drop frames. But it's, I mean, right now I've done 2 streams and a bunch of test streams, and I have literally never dropped a frame. And I'm streaming like 1080p, 60 FPS with like 4000 bitrate. So I think it's kind of safe to say at this point that I don't need to worry about it anymore, which is really, really, really fucking nice. Honestly, like, one of the reasons why I didn't stream that much previously was the internet. It was just such a pain to work with. Like during the Bloodborne streams, you obviously didn't see it in the video because I cut all of that out, but there were like multiple points where my internet went out and I had to like stop and kind of like fix it and stuff like that. It makes things very difficult. But yeah, I think 9 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get rid of that thing. Why do I have a... Why did I have like a thing there? Okay, I don't know. Let me real quick check my playtime as well. Since I'm now like... I haven't actually thought of it, but this is the first Monster Hunter game that I've actually like fully beaten now. I mean, you know, people will argue about that, like whether you can even beat a Monster Hunter game, but like I've fought every single monster in the game now. I cannot say that about any other Monster Hunter game that I've played. In GU, there's still a bunch of stuff that I haven't done. I only played Base World, I didn't play the expansion, and Freedom Unite, I'm not even like close to the end yet. I have 250 hours of playtime. Master rank 185. Not bad. In there is actually very nice, courtesy of my electric company. That's nice. It's honestly kind of rough how, like, if you live in, like, certain areas, there's just, like, nothing you can do about it. Like, it doesn't really matter how much, like, you pay, how like, good internet you technically get. It just, some places are just kind of cursed, and you can't really do anything about it. But yeah, right now, managing this should become easier. It's really annoying doing, like, a game capture because of the fact that it's full screen. So, like, managing stuff like managing windows is always really annoying. But now things should be easier. Do I watch the stream on YouTube or Twitch? Is a question. Yeah, I use OBS Studio. I think it's the best one from what I've heard. I haven't really used any others, but like I've never really heard anyone say that there would be any kind of better alternative. And this works for like everything that I need. The only problems that I've really had with OBS is stuff with my old capture card. It sometimes doesn't like working with that. But yeah, let's search. See if I can find. I think I'm gonna just watch it on YouTube. I think movable windows is nice, but I think it can like negatively affect the FPS. I think in some cases it might depend on the game. But I've definitely had some experiences where using a full screen makes the FPS better. I don't like this. Maybe I'll just do it here. I tried doing it in an incognito window, but I need to sign in, and I don't want to do that. Did I say graphics card? I meant capture card. So like stuff you use to record console gameplay. I haven't had like issues with my GPU. It's like the Elgato Game Capture HD from the year 2011. Does not really work very well with modern stuff. I guess I'm using the Capcom USA stream. Yeah. What the fuck? Why do I need to verify my age? What do you mean? Okay, I'm mad. I'm gonna use my other account. What is YouTube doing? Oh wait, can I do that? Wait. What happens now? I signed into a different YouTube account while I'm streaming. What happened? Is the stream still alive? Is it? I didn't think of that, but yeah, that's not a good idea. Shouldn't do that. There's 4 minutes left. This is why I was kind of scared of this. I didn't think of that, but yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, it still works. Also, yeah, I'm gonna record like PC audio now, so you could hear I pulled up the stream there. Yeah, okay. How do I want to do this? So I really want to be like careful that I don't show anything bad. I guess this should maybe work. Maybe. Actually, can I pull it up on Twitch? That would probably be way simpler. Why the fuck does a Capcom stream require you to verify your age?
We got the guy out of the cheese cutter.
What do you mean? Twitch is auto-playing something. Okay, starting in 3 minutes. Right, and then I think I just screen captured that. Also, how is the audio? Is it loud? I think something like that might work. Yeah, I think I now have everything nicely. I have to move around some windows there. I have so many fucking windows open, holy shit. I guess I don't need that one. I don't need Steam. Well, I do need Steam for VTube Studio, but... yeah. I have not played a single Mega Man game ever. I've heard good things about Battle Network. They're Game Boy Advance games, right? I think that's where they started. Like the Battle Network specifically. So this should be 35 minutes, I think. There's still 1 minute. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle and crank off it during the stream. Gonna mute the mic. Hello, hello. Yeah, I was just playing that. I wonder if they're gonna show the new game, the Paths of the Goddess, that was at the Xbox event. It looked like visually really interesting. I didn't really pay too much attention to the gameplay, like what they were actually doing, because it was just fucking crazy looking visually. I wouldn't mind hearing more about that.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase. Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th, 2023 marked Capcom's 40th anniversary. A big thanks to everyone for playing our games. It's thanks to our amazing fans that we can celebrate such a milestone.
Let me do some quick maths here. That's a
many more games in the years
83?
And we hope
yeah,
you'll continue
83.
to enjoy them.
As fuck.
Now it's time to show off our latest titles at the Capcom Showcase.
I think the Famicom came out like
so you don't miss anything.
81, 82? Like early 80s. Yeah, there's Path of the Goddess, alright. Just talking about this. I'm gonna try to pay more attention to gameplay now, because I missed that, as I said. I think this is the same trailer as in the Xbox event. Yeah, 83. Okay. Like, look at this shit. The fuck even is that? It looks really cool. I wonder, is this done by people who did Okami? Maybe? That could be a thing. I don't know who did Okami. Because there's like, obviously it's Capcom, but there's like internal teams within Capcom. So I wonder if this is like the same people. Yeah, very cool designs. They're just that good. They don't need to see. They smell the enemies. Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm definitely gonna like keep up with the trailers and stuff because that looks very, very promising.
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE Engine. Experience a unique blend of strategy and action in this epic tale. A beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery awaits in Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam.
Wait, is that no last-gen consoles? Are there many games like coming out that aren't coming to PS4 and such? I feel like last year everything was still like coming to older consoles as well. I guess maybe they're now like fully doing the generational jump. Or kind of like giving up the PS4 and Xbox One.
The deep log, which holds collected memories.
Not that I really care. I have a PC.
Under attack. Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late. Play as Mega Man X and other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before.
There was actually a use for my PS4 outside of Bloodborne. When there was the Elden Ring demo, the limited network test or whatever. That one, it wasn't on PC, it was only consoles, and thankfully it was on older consoles, so PS4 as well, and I managed to do that there. So that was nice. It would have been really sad if I couldn't have joined that, if I didn't have a PS4. It was super fun.
Including new heroes created for Mega Man X Dive. Complete stages and use element medals to recover memory pieces. Then analyze recovered memories to unlock characters.
I haven't really been paying attention to the trailer here, because I don't think this would be a game that I would play.
There are more than 900 stages to play. Challenging mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages.
Oh, you got a PS4.
Familiar bosses from
it's
the
nice.
past. Build the ultimate hunter and save
Bloodborne is very, very good.
Total destruction.
Wait, was this a mobile game?
Mega Man X Dive
Kinda looked like a mobile game with the UI. Yeah, Apple Store. Okay. Xbone Mod serves the Blu-ray player, YouTube player, and World of Tanks player. Yeah, I know a lot of people use consoles for like Netflix and YouTube and things like that. There have been times where like I don't have my PC with me, so I use my Switch. But it's definitely like controlling, like searching for things and things like that is like really weird with the controller. It's way more convenient with a like a laptop or something.
Fighting Ground, the core fighting game experience made even more accessible. And Battle Hub, a social space where players from around the world can compete and hang out. These are the game's 3 main modes.
I don't think, have I ever played a fighting game? I don't think I have. Maybe like for a little bit, but not like seriously. Like yeah.
Street Fighter 6 is out now for PlayStation 5.
I think I played a demo of Dragon Ball Fighter C. That was pretty cool. I mean, fighting games are cool. I think they seem cool, but I don't think I have like the commitment to play one.
This year's Capcom Pro Tour will feature Street Fighter 6, the newest entry in the series.
Is the Facebook metaverse thing, is it like done now? Or did they give up? Because it did not like do very well from what I heard. Like the numbers were not like what they wanted at all. Did they already give up, or is it just that like it's no one's using it?
With $1 million going to first place. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 will feature 3 types of tournaments: online premieres, offline premieres, and World Warrior.
Still being worked on.
The winners of each tournament will advance to the World Finals at Capcom Cup 10. Stay tuned to see which player will crush the competition.
Like from what I've seen, I just don't think it's like the idea they have is that it will like replace like company meetings. Like you'll do a meeting in like VR. Like why would you do that? What do you gain from that? If you're like working at a job or something, it's just way more convenient to just like, you know, have webcams, normal like Teams meeting or something. I don't know, it seems like their core idea of it is kind of like dumb.
Don't forget about the Street Fighter League World Championship 2023.
The specific audience that they're trying to market it to doesn't really seem like they would benefit at all from using it.
Get up close and personal with Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
I should also...
Thanks to the power of PlayStation VR 2,
you'll
be able to experience an even more immersive version of the game.
No, it's in the center.
Take aim as you fight to survive.
Should have the white background. Is that better?
Is a core part of the game. And the PlayStation VR
I don't know, maybe I like the darkness. I'm gonna stay in the darkness here.
Experience extreme survival horror firsthand.
I think VR is something that I'm maybe one day eventually gonna try. I don't know, from everyone that I've seen, it's like they get a VR headset, it's like really cool, and then they just forget about it. Like, it's kind of a gimmick.
Game in today's lineup.
Did we see this game before? Seems familiar.
Up you go. Sorry, kiddo. Still got a ways to go.
I think we saw this game previously at some kind of event. Okay, it's delayed. And visually this looks pretty cool. Yeah, they said Pragmata, was it? I think they said the name at the beginning. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we saw this before at some kind of event thing. Looks pretty cool. Postpone. I think like indefinitely, so there's no release date. Insert the Shigeru Miyamoto quote.
It's almost time for Ghost.
Delayed game is eventually
Here's
good.
the latest on the game.
This game seems cool.
Hello everyone, I'm Shu Takumi.
I really like the idea of just like porting 3DS games to other consoles. They should do that more.
But first, let's get started with this.
Yeah, I think delays are good. If there's if the game's not ready, then delay it. There's something really interesting visually about like 3DS games that have been ported to other platforms. Like they're kind of like sharpened, but they're still they look kind of like blurry a little bit. It's a really interesting aesthetic. I kind of like it. Same thing with Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. That's also a 3DS game originally, but it was ported to Switch. I think it looks really interesting.
Great big mystery. It's been 30 years since we made the original game.
I guess like upscale 3DS games is kind of what I'm talking about.
Many miracles that occurred during its development. I have no doubt.
Sometimes even delays can save the game, but it's usually better to delay. Yeah.
To the team that lovingly ported this game, and all the fans have shown so much love towards it, I'm so grateful to all of you. I am thrilled that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be available to so many more people around the world. Now to wait for its release. And one more thing. I practiced very, very hard for 2 weeks for this appearance. So, should be me someday, it will make me very happy if it could speak in Japanese.
That's cool. They like practice that whole speech for this. When I'm like for videos, when I'm reading off a script, I'm awful at remembering the script. I need to like constantly stare at it because I cannot remember stuff like that. I'm not good at like committing it to memory.
Ace Attorney series Shu Takumi. This classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Sissel loses both his memory and his life. Using the powers of the dead, he tries to solve the mystery of his own death. The only clue he has is a red-headed detective. A night of mystery begins anew. A rookie detective, brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Sissel witnesses her death. Who was I? Why was I killed? Who killed me? And what does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead? Use the powers of the dead to possess
writing
and
scripts is
shred
hard.
items. The
I'm
controls
not
are
good at
easy.
it at all.
Connect Sissel's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bowl.
This game looks pretty cool.
Possess the star ornament. You can then trick the objects you possess.
I think there's a lot of 3DS games that could like really use
Trick the cart.
getting ported to other platforms. There's a lot of like cool stuff that just never really got that much attention.
Tricking objects will let you access new areas. Sissel can go back 4 minutes before.
I mean, I don't think this kind of game is ever gonna be like really popular. It's always gonna be kind of niche.
Those clues are
But just having the option to play it on like a bigger platform, like more people access to
follow
it,
past events in real time.
would be cool.
The limit, however, is 4 minutes. Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates. Sissel will face death in many forms. Changing their fates will change the story. And that story must
Yeah,
be
for me
linked
with
in
the
some way to the
Script
mystery of
writing, I think
Sissel's
the
death.
problem is that I'm not very good at like visualizing
Ghost
how
Trick,
it will actually
launching
turn
on
out
June
in the
30th,
video.
2023.
And there's oftentimes like things where I
Version available
will
now.
write a script and then
Miss the
it'll seem
pre-order
good,
bonuses.
but then when I'm done doing the video,
Website for details.
it's like really short, and the pacing is really weird. And I'm like, that's kind of bad.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
Okay, world premiere. This could be something big. Then it's gonna be a new game, I think. Oh, is it a new Ace Attorney? Oh wait, not Ace Attorney.
Objection!
What is the fucking name of this franchise? You know, Ace Attorney, yeah. Yeah, I was correct. I guess it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's like the proper title. Or is it Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright? I don't know. But this game seems cool. These games seem cool. And there was a point where I really considered getting the first Phoenix Wright game. It was either I got that or I got Pokemon Y. I was like trying to decide between them. I was in like a game shop, just looking at them. I ended up going with Pokemon Y, but Finish Rate seems cool. I definitely want to play one of those one day. A trilogy. That seems like a pretty convenient way to play it.
In Ace
So,
Attorney, players
maybe I'll
serve
get
as
that, who
lawyers
knows?
for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth.
I think these are all like,
Fourth,
it's not
fifth,
like
and
ports,
sixth
it's like redone.
mainline Ace Attorney games are being brought together to share the story of Apollo
I don't know.
Justice and his allies in the dark age of the law. On Nintendo
Maybe it's
Switch,
just upscaled, I'm not
PlayStation
sure.
4, Xbox One, Windows, and Steam. The colorful characters and courtroom drama of each game have been relitigated in beautiful full HD. Available
Yeah.
in 7 languages: Japanese, English,
So it's like kind of redone, but it's
French,
not like a full-on remake or anything.
Korean, and traditional and simplified Chinese. We've also added voice recordings for the new languages. We're sure there's no objection to everything included in this collection. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy is currently in development for release in early 2024. Please look forward to more information about this collection in the future.
Now, do these games follow like a storyline? Do I need to play the first one first, or can I just
Next,
like
we have some Capcom news
do
to
whatever?
share.
It's probably best let's start with the first one. That's usually the safest bet.
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary. As part of the celebration, we've opened a
Oh yeah,
digital
this was really cool. I saw this on
Capcom.
Twitter. There's like a bunch of reference to stuff.
Take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other materials from various titles on display. You can even play a few of Capcom's beloved classics for free. Head on over to the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections. Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss out. We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions, along with the many other fun experiences we've prepared at
I saw they had some Monster Hunter reference there.
Capcom ID account is required to play
There was
Resident
one
Evil
specific one that
RE1.
kind of hurt.
Our new upcoming
There was
title,
the-
Exoprimal.
The one monster lugging across. Everyone wants it to return, and they had it in there.
You can also use this account with other Capcom services.
Maybe
and
in Monster
campaigns,
Hunter 6, maybe.
such as a survey about today's Capcom showcase. We'll release more titles and services compatible with Capcom ID soon.
Honestly, like, I don't need them to show Monster Hunter here. I wouldn't be like that disappointed by it, but obviously I want to see it. But
Now for
Gonna
the
be, like,
latest on
too mad.
Exoprimal ahead of next month's launch.
Exoprimal, I think everything that I've seen of this game seems kind of not very interesting. But also people are like really mean to this game. Every time I see someone like look at this game, they just like they say a lot of bad stuff about it, which I mean, yeah, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but still.
Hello? Thought I heard activity on this frequency. Hello? My name is Garrett Siles.
Basically, the IB's godfather. He was responsible for the entire Exosuit project.
You know, Anchor Division, I assume?
I don't really even know like what kind of game this is, but
Exosuits were developed right here.
yeah,
Exosuits.
I don't know if I'm really interested in finding out.
We need access to the past. All my R&D is just waiting to be picked up back in 2040. Intact and hot off the presses. The access codes to override Leviathan. You can shut it down. The whole thing.
Heisel.
The fuel of the future.
All this time, Heisel is a side effect of time travel? Did they just juice it out of dead dinosaurs?
At least we know why dinosaurs.
So it's like sci-fi, but there's dinosaurs.
In the blood. A neosaur.
That's certainly something.
Look at this. It's a walking glob of stuff.
It's already 22. There's only 13 minutes left. And I guess they've already gone through most of their franchises, so that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, there's gotta be Monster Hunter at the end. I feel pretty confident now. I mean, what else do they have?
Okay, Doc.
Gentlemen, I didn't get your names.
Golos, the
They went over Street Fighter.
Well done. You fought desperately and survived.
Wait, did they? Or was it just at the beginning showcase? I think they had like a small segment about it. I mean, the game just released, so I don't think they have anything to like show about it. What other franchise do they even have? Maybe they'll do Okami 2. Just randomly drop that. Felt that. Yeah, no, it's gotta be Monster Hunter. Surely. Surely.
Presenting my most exciting combat project, the Savage Gauntlet.
I think the whole meme with this game is that like they always show it at these events and they always have like new stuff. Then the question is like who plays this game actually? I mean, it's cool that they support the game even if there's like no players. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's like a ton of players. There's a lot of games where like there's a surprising amount of players in like different countries, like other than English speaking countries. Maybe this game is like huge in China or something, who knows.
I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players who participated in the open beta test back in March. We were extremely pleased to have so many participants. Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback. We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta test, today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at what you can expect when Exoprimal launches on July 14th. Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040.
Not too enthusiastic about them going into more detail about this. I think we already see a good amount.
The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering intel to update the analysis map unravels the
I mean,
mysteries
I can't complain
surrounding
about this too
parallel
much.
worlds,
It's
and
if there's like
known as Leviathan.
Game Awards or like an Xbox event and then some like third-party game spends like 10 minutes, I always get kind of annoyed by that. But it's like, this is Capcom's event. They can, you know, they're allowed to show their own games off here for as long as they want. I don't really mind it that much.
Including 10-player co-op, a multitude of dinosaurs to fight.
You know, I'm sure there are people who are fans of this game.
The game will also feature
Happy for
an
them.
assortment of unlockables and challenges. Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify active skills. These modules
Yeah,
can be
definitely. Once
obtained by fulfilling certain
this
conditions
ends,
of
I am
monsters.
just immediately going to sleep.
You can also personalize your
I'm already pretty
appearance with a
tired,
variety
but
of cosmetics,
also
such
I
as
need to be
exosuits,
awake
weapon
in
skins, decals, and emotes.
basically at 8 AM at the
The game
latest.
also features a
So,
special 5-player mission
yeah.
that changes weekly. Compete with squads from around the world.
I mean, if
for the
I
fastest
go to
completion
sleep at like
times,
2
or
AM,
by
that's
earning
like
awards
6
for
hours of
achievements
sleep.
like
I can
most
work with
damage
that.
block with a tank suit in battle. There are many ways to enjoy the game, even after completing the main story. We took your feedback into consideration as well. In the full version of Exoprimal, we plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing missions as quickly as possible, instead of direct combat with other players. We hope you look forward to that. Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video.
Still more.
Who is that new
Okay.
face at the
Okay.
beginning?
Now I'm starting to get a bit annoyed by this.
Meet Dr. Signs.
It's kind of funny how like they've showed all this stuff and I still don't really know what this game is. Is it like it's a multiplayer game?
This elite research group based on
Is it like a
Big Toe
competitive
Island.
game? Do people compete against others, or it's like a raid where they play together?
The Stratovator. a
Fight the
space
dinosaurs,
elevator
I
that
think.
extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will unfold while exofighters and dinosaurs clash atop
There's
this
8 minutes
massive
left,
space
okay.
elevator. Players
Maybe
will
there's
need
like
to
a
encounter dangerous
big
mutations of
like
dinosaurs, known
3-minute
as Neos.
reveal
The
trailer.
most deadly among them being
Monster
the
Hunter
Neo
6.
T-Rex. You'll need to work together
That's
with
possible.
your team to stand a chance at taking them down. Oh no, is that a swarm of Neo T-Rexes? What are Leviathans?
Imagine if the
attention?
last 8 minutes are just Exoprimal.
Wait, what's the deal with this
That
new
would be pretty
Exos?
rough.
While it may look similar to Dead
They're gonna have
this
something big
exosuit
at the
is a
end.
variant
Whether it's Monster
called
Hunter or
Deadeye
something else, they're gonna have something like something
Unlike the
big.
default Deadeye, this
I'm sure.
variant comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun, allowing exofighters to change their style of play. Exosuit variants, including Deadeye Alpha, will be added in a title update following the full version's release. At the end of the video, we revealed Savage Gauntlet, a mode that lets you take on special 5-player missions that change weekly. In this mode, players can enjoy a change of pace from Dino Survival by competing against exofighters from all over the world for the fastest completion time. More info about exosuit variants and Savage Gauntlet will be revealed at the Xbox Games Showcase Extended. Be sure to tune in.
So there was,
Last but not least,
I think today there was like a Ubisoft event. I think
second open beta test.
I didn't watch it.
This time we're
And
including additional story-related
yeah.
missions. 10
There's
player missions,
did EA already have their
other
event?
adjustments based on
They might have.
everyone's feedback.
But I'm honestly that's really good. That's like the good part of there being no E3. Is that all of the publishers are holding their own events.
Excited to try out
So I can
the
just like entirely skip Ubisoft and EA.
Players will also receive a
Which is
new
great
reward
because
for
I don't care about anything they have to show.
We'll
I
continue
think
to
there's
make
still
adjustments to Exoprimal.
there's
leading up
probably a
to the game's
Nintendo
launch on
Direct
July 14th.
sometime soon. They usually have one at this time of year.
Thank you again for all the
What's the last one?
We look
Must
forward
like-
to seeing you in the second open beta
Was it
test.
January or
That's all we have
February?
for you today. See you in the war games. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Okay. Now show me Monster Hunter.
Next up is the
Oh,
last
Dragon's
title
Dogma.
we'll be showing off today.
Last title. No. No Monster Hunter. I mean, this is cool. This is cool. I haven't played the first one, but I've heard like a lot of good things about it. So this is interesting. But I'm a little bit sad about
Hi
that.
everyone.
I was
My name is
expecting
Hideaki
Monster Hunter.
Itsuno, and I'm the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally give you some more information about the new game. First, let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
But this is kind of weird. Like, they didn't really show anything new then. Like all this stuff was already in the Xbox event. It's kind of weird. And I was like overall during the Xbox event, I was kind of confused. Like, why is Capcom showing this much stuff? Don't they have their own event? But I guess they just wanted to have their stuff in both events.
Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only
I guess that's
believe
double the
in
coverage.
Destiny, Arisen.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen?
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true.
It's the first game on PC. If it is, then I could probably play it at some point one day. I mean, I could also play it if it's on console, but if it's on PC, then that will make it way more convenient for me. I think Dragon's Dogma was like that was PS3, wasn't it? I mean, it was 10 years ago. I think that's PS3. I mean, it's probably been ported to PS4, so I mean, I could play it there, but I would rather have it on PC. I mean, this one is coming to Steam at the corner there, so I assume the first one is on Steam.
The action RPG game Dragon's Dogma was released in 2012. Now, a decade later, I'm proud to share a look at the highly anticipated sequel, Dragon's Dogma 2. Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor. First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op. And second, gameplay will feature action role-playing mechanics set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking. As well
Interesting
as
that they're calling them
additional
pawns.
support pawns you can borrow from other players to form a party of up to 4 characters. Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now
Usually you would call
capable
them
of
like
more
party
precise
members or
decisions than in the previous
allies or
title,
something, but
helping
sure.
you in the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a party with other players. Dragon's Dogma 2 is
That does
built
look
with
really
the
cool.
RE engine, resulting in a dense world woven with high graphical fidelity. You'll enjoy a world roughly 4 times the size of the original Dragon's Dogma, with more to experience than ever before. The characters and monsters that populate the world are given life thanks to the power of AI, and players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward
I feel like saying like the power of AI, it's like, what do you mean by that? Like, that could mean a million things. I guess it's like they're more randomized than usual or something. Like that they use AI for their behavior or something, I don't know.
But for now,
Yeah, that sounds kind of like a buzzword that they just kind of want to throw around.
show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2. This game is designed to enable players to take on
The
situations
RE
in
engine
their
is
own
like
way.
crazy.
In addition to AI,
Like the Monster Hunter Rise.
immersive physics,
I was talking previously about how it doesn't look great on Switch, but that's only compared to the PC version. Like, it's crazy that it works at all on Switch. The RE engine is like really, really strong.
possibilities can you think of? Meet two
Like really well
characters
optimized.
pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time. What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes. During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new
I
monsters.
like a lot of the
such
monster
as
designs.
Medusa.
They're kind of like
You can look forward to new player vocations and
basic
many new
like
experiences
fantasy
unique to
monster
Dragon's
designs,
Dogma 2.
which I like, because there's a, you know, nowadays everyone wants to do something like different and stand out, so there's a lot of wacky designs. So seeing something kind of like classic, it's nice. Nice every now and then. Overall, this does look nice. Definitely, if there's a point where I'm running out of games to play somehow, then I'll play the first one.
Dragon's
Definitely like
Dogma
put that
2
on my
will be
list.
Available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. And now, a quick look at the Capcom 40th Anniversary Sale. Kicking things off, we have well-known
If
titles
the
such as
Iceborne
Dragon's Dogma and the Ace
expansion
Attorney series.
to Monster Hunter World,
Opportunity to pick up a few of Capcom's
it is
most
on sale.
influential
If it's like a really
titles
good
with
sale,
great
then I
prices.
might get that, because I don't have it. I feel like I could maybe want to play that one day.
A limited time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
Yeah, I'll consider that. I need to look at
That
look at
wraps up
Steam.
Today's Capcom showcase.
Okay, that was weird. I mean, it wasn't bad, but also like they didn't show anything new like at all. This was all stuff we had seen like yesterday.
See you next time.
But sure. Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase post-show.
Yep. I'm a mum. Yeah, I was really expecting there to be like Monster Hunter. Or at least like it, they didn't even like mention the game. It was like at the very beginning in like the small showcase where they went over all their games. I mean, there was just an update to the game, so I thought they would maybe at least like talk about that. Like, yeah, we upgraded this game. I don't know. Whatever. I think. I mean, I don't really need there to be a new Monster Hunter, honestly. Because I mean, the previous one just ended, so I'm not in any rush to get a new one. But it would be, cool to see it, of course. But yeah, I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna end the stream here and go to sleep. Next stream, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow or the day after. I think what I'm gonna do, next stream is gonna be Elden Ring. I'm gonna be starting the Elden Ring playthrough, and I think I'm gonna stream Friday. I think because then I will have like it's weekend, so I can stream for as long as I want to. I'll probably, unless something comes up, I'll probably start it at like 8 p.m., 7 p.m. So like a few hours before the stream started. And then I'll try to make that like a long stream. Like a I don't know, like 3-4 hours. Maybe more, who knows? Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've been wanting to play Elden Ring again for a while now. But yeah, that was this stream. Kind of a very weird stream, but this was just kind of like, today was the Capcom showcase, so I finished up the Capcom game that I was playing. Yeah. Weird stream, but it was fun. Alright. I'll see you someday. Maybe. Bye.